Hello, and welcome. You are live. Welcome to the Afrodigital Marketers Network launch event online. It's exciting to have you here. Um, as we wait for many other people to join in and come in online, I'm just asking you and requesting you to use the comment section below to tell us where you're coming from, where you're watching from, so that it's just nice to know where people are coming from, where they're watching you from, and it helps us to even connect. And also, you could tell us what you do in the comment section there so that maybe somebody will see and be able to network with you. So the Marketers Network is all about networking. It's all about meeting people across the continent whom you will be able to connect with and know what's happening in their lives and how you could connect with them and have some business and career advancement benefits. So yeah, it's exciting to be here. And again, my name is Trust Nokoveto. I'm excited to be bringing to you the Afro Digital Marketers Network. And today is the day that we are launching this. And yeah, it's quite something big in our view, and it's something that's going to bring a lot of benefits to you, and I'm excited about it. So the background story of this is that in 2017 I was privileged to be involved in the Google Digital Skills training in Zimbabwe. I did go around the country training many people in person. I went to corporates, I went to small businesses, I went to colleges, I went to high schools, all levels of people, and I met a lot of people talking about digital skills, talking about digital marketing, and all that. And in that experience in 2017, I did notice that a lot of people who spoke about the digital world, they were enthusiasts, they were excited about it, they were excited about the future that it would bring, but most of them were not so practical about it. Like, if you bring a machine or a computer to them, can you do this for me? Can you create a Facebook Live for me? Or can you run a Facebook advert for me? Then most people would say, yeah, I know it would work because there are a lot of people on Facebook, but they then would struggle to actually do the advert and get it live. So this led to the beginning of Afro Digital, and we then created a course. The course has been running since 2019 online. We have trained several hundreds of people across in many different African countries, and we are quite excited with the results that we've had so far. So as we've had these trainings for years, we noticed that the students that we have, they need support, they need help as after they are done with the course, for them to be able to achieve greatness as marketers, to be able to achieve business success and all those things. So whatever we designed as a solution to assist our students who have finished the course, we then realized that, wow, this solution that we have come up with is actually something that could be beneficial for people across the continent, because Afro Digital is all about Africa and Africans who are all over the world, to help them to become practical digital marketers, and to become people who have practical expertise regarding digital marketing. So when we realize that this solution can be used by people, not just who have been our students, but it can be used by people from all over who are involved in digital marketing or are even keen to learn about digital marketing. This is what led to the beginning or the establishment of the Afro Digital Marketers Network. So a few months back in November 2022, we had a lunch with some of the marketers in Harare. And during that discussion, without any prior discussion, somebody just raised up their hand and said, Trust, why don't we start a network? Why don't we start some kind of network for marketers so that we can meet often, share ideas, discuss, learn from each other, and improve on our skills? And this that was like a big endorsement that the idea of the network is going to be a fantastic idea. So yeah, I thank you so much for putting your name and putting where you're coming from in the comment box. We are excited to see all of you on board. And it's exciting. But I do look forward to having even some at a point. discussions with you in person about different things to do with the marketing. So moving on about what we are here for today, I just want to introduce you to what the Afrodigital Marketers Network is. So this is a community of marketers for personal development through skills development and networking, right? So we are all for your personal development. We are all for the skills development of your marketing team, the skills development of you as a marketer. And the AMN is designed to give value to you as members, depending on whatever your experience is. And members could be organizations, members could be individuals, and all that. So this is the AMN. So we are going to have a lot of solid networking events, and networking which is anchored by a digital platform that we have. We're going to have tactical coaching, where people who are experts in different domains in terms of digital marketing will be coaching others who want to develop in those specific areas, so that they can gain better skills and become more proficient marketers. So the value that we have, we believe, doesn't have a match for anybody who is a marketer, right? So that's what the AMN is, right? So why is there a need for such a thing like this? So the purpose for the AMN is to foster personal skills development and networking for marketers across the African continent. So this network would allow for easier skills dissemination. One of the realities about the digital world is that things are fast changing. The skills and the things that are needed for people to do well are changing all the time now. So the AMN will serve as a trusted source of information about digital skills and marketing. There's a lot of training, there's a lot of teaching, there's a lot of content which is going around, and some of it is not so authentic. If you have been a professional digital marketer for years, you know that some of it is not authentic, some of it is not really true. And so we have designed the AMN so that it becomes an authoritative source of content and information, where somebody who is keen to learn or is open-minded about becoming a pro digital marketer as a source or a place where they can go to, and they can kind of get the right information about digital marketing. So this is the why. The other reason why this is needed is that there's so much digital opportunity in the world, right, which Africans could take care of, could take advantage of, if they had the skills and if they had access to that value. So this is one of the reasons why we are having we decided to launch the AMN, and this is why you should be part of it, and you should be excited about it. So as somebody who is going to be a member, we just want to go through some of the benefits that you would get by joining the AMN and becoming a member of this new network that we've started. So the first one, which is really critical for marketing teams, and this is one of the main reasons why corporates and small companies and all sizes of businesses join the AMN, is that you get access to what we call the marketers or the marketing operating system. So what this is it's a library of procedures. You know, the reality is it's a library of procedures of digital marketing procedures, of how to do specific things within the digital marketing space. The reality is that if you are a digital marketer, you will be faced with so many things that you have to do on different days as part of your deliverables. Now, this is looking at you as an individual. Now, so what the operating system would do is that it will give you access to a library of the how-tos, right? So let's say you are now faced with the challenge to update your LinkedIn profile. You need to update your LinkedIn profile. You need to know what to do and what to say. So we have a procedure. Like if you're updating your LinkedIn profile, you need to first go for a photo shoot, get a very nice picture, or get a friend with a nice phone which can take a good picture. And then you get the picture. We have got instruction on how the picture should be taken. And then from there, we go to instruct you on how to write your personal bio, summarize it. We will introduce you to some tools you can use to write that bio and have a good one. All right. So that would be like an example of a procedure on how to get your your Facebook profile sorted. And then you have, for example, a situation where you have been given an instruction by your boss on that you need to do a social media audit for a competitor. So we do have these procedures on how to run or do a social media audit, right? So this library that we have now has more than 200 procedures And as you become a member, you have access to this, all the how-tos, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. You have all of that. And this is a growing library, and you will be able to get the procedures will be up to date, and there will be more will be added from time to time. So if you are in a corporate and you do train new marketers all the time, you do have new guys joining your team, the operating system will give you the power to be just able to give a new guy a procedure and tell them to follow the procedure until they get the desired result. So this helps with your training, it helps with standardization, it helps with onboarding of new staff and new employees on your team. So this is one of the most valuable things for corporates and for small businesses, and even for you as an individual, to be able to gain confidence in executing the different digital marketing things that you have to do. Now, the second benefits of joining the network is that you will be able to network with African marketers at any time. Our network, as you shall learn, is city-based, and you will be able to find marketers who are in Mombasa, or marketers who are in Nairobi, or marketers who are in Nigeria, in Abuja, while you are in Cairo, or you are in Cape Town, or you are in Harare, or you are in Lusaka. So you'll be able to connect with people in different cities and be able to network with them, learn about their environment, and maybe exchange notes about your industry and how they're doing things differently, and just do the cross-pollination. You will be able to do this at any time, because the AMN is based on a mobile application and a web platform where which members can have access to at any point and anywhere. So this makes it easy for you to connect and network with any of the members of the network at any time. And of course, people have the right to allow connect with you or disconnect with you on the platform. There is a lot of privacy, and you can choose whom you want to connect with right there. So that's the second benefit, that you can do the networking at any time. Then the third reason, or the third benefit, would be that you will be able to stay engaged from anywhere. Sometimes people have networks that are dead, like there's nothing going on, there's no new information coming, there's no way for you to share your mind. You've got something that you met about marketing today, or something that you learned, you just want to hear what other people think about it. And one of the powerful things about the AMN is that since it's a digital platform, you will be able to engage anytime and from anywhere. So let's say you are driving on a road, you saw a billboard that is exciting to you, you've got a comment to make, you could take a picture of it, go to the AMN, put the picture on, make a comment about it, and get what other people think about it. And you can also see what other marketers are going through from all over the continent, and what they're saying, what they've discovered today, and be able to engage in those conversations for your growth, for your own knowledge, and even for your personal branding. And then the fourth benefits of joining the AMN is that we are going to have what we call the city meetups. So the AMN is Africa-wide, but it's anchored by the city chapters. So here's an example. We would have a city chapter, let's say in Johannesburg, in South Africa. Once it's launched there, and there are more than 10 members in that city, these members could meet up and discuss any topic that they want to talk about. So let's say there's a policy change and something to do with the digital world in their space. They could meet up and have that discussion. And these meetings will be done on a monthly, both for learning and training of the members and their personal development. That's one. Number two is for their own networking and for bringing each other business opportunities. And number three is for the personal branding of the members, like as you shall see shortly, if you're a professional member, you will be eligible to make presentations at these meetups. And as you do this presentation, your brand grows, and these presentations and these networks, if recorded, will be made available to the whole of the network online as a free resource to all members to have access to. So you can see that from these city meetups, members will be empowered to interact with, if you're the one doing the presentation, you'll be able to have your voice heard across the continent. You'll also be able to meet with people within your city who are doing fantastic and great things, and who are pros maybe in the digital spaces that you also need assistance with. So that's the city meetups. These are important, and we believe that they will take you and your business and your career to the next step that you really need. The number 5 is that we have strong community. So the network is made up of marketers and business leaders who are in it for the value that it brings. So it's a strong community of people who are not there to promote any specific individuals, but they are there for themselves, they are there for the business, and therefore they will be able to assist you. They will be able to get you the help that you need to move forward and advance. For example, there will be a job section on the network where you will be able to get updates about the career opportunities that are coming, and there's so many things that will be coming. So it's a strong community and you really want to be part of it. Then the 6th reason is that there's private conversations on the network. So as you connect with different marketers, you'll be able to talk to them in their inbox, have arrange meetups and all this. And of course, members will be encouraged to take care of themselves. They keep their privacy and ensure that they are not harassed or they don't go through any bad experience there. But it's a platform that allows you to have private conversations with people and probably foster deals, arrange partnerships, and things like that. And then the number 7 thing, which is a very critical part of the network, is the mentorship program. So the mentorship program of the network is one of the big things. So as you shall see, there are different kinds of memberships that I'll explain shortly. But the mentorship programs will be working like this. These are skill-based mentorship programs where members can be mentored based on the skills they wish to have, on the skills that they want to have, or on the group of people they want to network with. So take, for example, search engine optimization or Google Ads or copywriting. So there will be mentorship programs for copywriting where an interested marketer who wants to learn how to do copywriting could join a mentorship program, which is led by somebody who is an established or an experienced copywriter, who then show them that if you're developing to be a copywriter, you start from here. These are the exercises you do. These are the things you need to master. This is what you need to be able to do, and all that. And when this is done, let's say it's over a 3 months or a 2 months period, they expert themselves will be able to meet with the mentees, let's say once a week or once in 2 weeks, to discuss what they've learned and to see what they've discovered as they were doing the exercises and the practical things that are in the mentorship program. So this gives big advantages. First, to the distinguished marketers that we have on the continent. They will have a chance to share their knowledge with all the developing and growing marketers across the continent. And this will establish them as authorities on the continent, and be able to be known as the experts of whom they are. And it, of course, there's financial value, there's financial benefit in being a mentor on this program, and there will be there's also definite benefit in being mentored, like your skills grow. Mentorships makes your development progress move faster than you could ever do. It saves you from making the obvious mistakes that the experts have experienced and will show you how to avoid. It also makes you stand on the shoulders of great people and allows you to develop from where they left or from where they are. So mentorship program is one of the big things, and I'm inviting you that if you're interested to be a mentor and you somebody who is distinguished and established as an expert in a specific practical digital marketing area, or even any practical marketing area, including the offline things which are still working on the continent, we are inviting you to come on board. Get in touch with us, send us a message on email. Let's talk about it and let's set you up as a mentor, and we have a whole plan on how that's gonna work. And then you set you up as a mentor so that you start letting your voice. Above all, instead, even without talking about the financial benefit of being a mentor, one of the greatest thing and fulfilling things is to be able to show people things and see their lives changing from the things that you've shared with them and the mentorship that you've given to them. So I want to encourage you, if you are somebody who's an expert, please come on board. Let's do this thing together and let's grow the African marketers to a whole new level. And then the next benefit of being of joining the AMN is that so I want to at this point encourage you to ask a question. If you have any question about what we've discussed or anything, please ask your question in the comments below and we will come there and answer the questions as soon as possible. So the next benefit is you will be able to do personal branding and career development. One of the most sad realities that many people who are experts in so many things, they don't benefit from their expertise because they are not known. So many great marketers who have run fantastic marketing campaigns with great results in the corner. They die unknown. They die without sharing their knowledge because they are not known. They are not branded well. Their personal brand is not good. So one of the things that the network is going to help you with is to build your personal brand, both in terms of the how to build it and also in terms of having access to the audience that wants to listen and learn from you if you are an expert. And also, if you're somebody who is developing in their career, having a strong brand helps you with better opportunities. Participating in the network, answering questions, asking questions helps you to stand up there as somebody who has a bright future and is going to become a great person. And it brings you all these international opportunities, appointments, and all these great things that are out there for us as African marketers. And then the number 9 benefit is that you have access to accessible conferences, right? So we do plan and we do hope to have 2 types of conference. Number 1 is national conferences for digital marketers in all the countries that the AMN would have been launched. So we plan to have national conferences for digital marketers and marketing in general. And when we do this, we'll be able to have maybe a 3 to 5 day conference in a physical location where all marketers will be able to participate. We should also be able to plan and arrange virtual conferences, virtual global conferences once a year, where all digital marketers from all over the world will be able to participate and will be able to show their knowledge, and people will be able to benefit from anywhere in the world. And then we also have a plan to have physical international conferences where people will gather in a place for networking and for the obvious reasons where conferences would help us and take forward. I do feel that the future for the digital for digital marketing in Africa is not tomorrow, but it is now and it is today. And these things need to come on board. So if you are somebody who is also interested in conferences and all this, let's get in touch. Let's talk about it. Let's arrange these things and let's get them happening. Then one of the biggest thing about the network is that it's you're gonna get access to expert-led practical training and courses. So in organizations, I've had an experience. This is my 12th year as a digital marketer in different capacities and different levels, and I've seen that from corporates to small businesses, digital skills and digital learning is something that is not really being done to the level that it's supposed to be. Even sometimes you see corporates, you see mobile network operators, you see internet service providers, they're struggling with doing the digital marketers correct. So one of the benefits of joining the network is that you will then get expert-led practical training. You get practical people to come to your organization to train your team, to train you, to show you what to do to excel in the digital world, and to give you access to courses that are practical and courses that are going to change your lives. I know big organizations, corporates, even multinationals who have changed their strategies, having gone through some of our courses and having gone through some of our practical training that we do offer as the network. So you want to join this so that you have access to all this to your own benefit, right? So now I just want to explain to you the membership plans. And again, like I said earlier, feel free to ask any questions. Feel free to make a comment below by asking a question. Feel free to send us a message or send an email. At the end of this presentation, I'm going to make an offer to all of us, and I'm going to share with us the contact details that you can use to contact us and be able to reach us so that we can get started on this. So we have 3 levels for individual membership, right? We have got students, and this is tertiary level students who can join the AMN and enjoy the benefits, and it's $10 per quarter, right? Or whatever the value of $10 is in your country, right? So this is for students. One of the challenges in many African universities is that most students struggle to get attachment and to get internship or to get even employed. And one of the reasons is that most of the students, when they are learning, they're just concerned with the passing and doing well with their school, which is not bad, but they also need to be connected with the actual industry where they can then be employed or be absorbed as an attaché. So the network will then give the students access to the network and all that, and to the potential employers. And the second one is a growing marketer, which is $15 per quarter. And this is people who are practicing as marketers already, but they wish to grow and become better at it. Then the last one is professionals. So I'm going to explain the benefits of each and one of these ones in a bit. And again, like I said, if you do have a question, please feel free to make a comment below and ask your question so that we can attend to it. So going back to the students, so one of why should students join the network? Firstly, you network with potential employers for attachment and career development. And then secondly, you also gain skills that are needed in the job market through the courses, the events, and the webinars that will be run on the network. So what this does is, instead of you arriving at your place where you are being attached or you're doing your internship without any skills, you're going to get there with value. You're going to bring a lot of value to the business. One of the realities on the African continent is that the bulk of the workforce is employed by SMEs or small businesses, and they don't have the capacity to take somebody through a 2-year graduate trainee program or a whole lot of well-structured training programs. So when you're joining an SME, you're actually joining in there to be a contributor and to be a worker. So if you're a student and you join the network, you're going to get the skills and the things that are needed in the industry. And when you get those skills, the time you get attachment, even the getting of the attachment will be easier because of the skills. And the time you do get it, you will be able to contribute immediately to the business and make the business feel that they've made the right decision by engaging you. Then you'll be able to build your personal brand, which is also helpful in terms of growing your career. And volunteering in projects is also another opportunity. So the AMN will be involved in community projects, like, for example, redoing the city website, handling the social media for the city, and maybe for children's homes and different community-based engagements in the city where we'll be operating. And again, the fees is either $30 a year or $10 per quarter. And this is why students need to join the network. And then the second type of membership is the growing marketer. These are marketers who are already active, marketers employed or engaged somewhere as marketer, or somebody who is trying to do a career shift from another profession into marketing, which is possible. So the benefits would be networking with colleagues in the industry, getting to be known people. When you know many people in your industry, so many things becomes easier. Your opportunities becomes more. The chances of you being employed in a different organizations increases, which is the career growth opportunities. Then you also have access to the mentorship opportunities, where if you need to learn a new skill as a marketer, you quickly go onto the AMN and roll into the mentorship program for the skill that you need to gain, and then gain the skills. You'll be able to get certified, get the courses you need. And the AMN will be affiliated with a lot of local and international universities, which will help our certifications and everything to become authentic. This will be announced in the due course. There should be 2 or 3 that will be announced in a few weeks from now, as in the partnerships that we would have with universities in the continent. So you also be able to gain skills that are needed in the job market through the events and the courses that we're gonna need. And then definitely volunteer in projects to meet more people and maybe potential clients along as we go. And then the growing marketers will be the first level of people who will gain access to the marketers, the digital marketing operating system. Then the third grade is that you can become, or the third type of membership as an individual, is the professional member. Now, the professional members, these have the privilege of speaking at meetups. They've got the privilege of speaking at conferences and events. These are established people who are expertise in specific domains, and they will be able to grow their personal brand, their personal networks, and become bigger. And I just wanted to say that professionals also have the chance, if they have to create courses and that can be sold to the whole network. They've got the chance and the privilege to be able to create courses that can be sold, or participate or collaborate with other professionals to be able to create courses that can be shared with the rest of the network. These are also people who can be hired by the network or engaged by the network to do training, specific skill-based trainings for organizations or member organizations. So professional membership is very, very important to the network. And if you are a pro out there, I would encourage you to join, because for you, the network is also going to be something that brings financial value to you. And if you're a growing marketer, I would encourage you to join so that you sharpen your skills and then become a professional, so that you too can be an expert in your space and in your community and in your country, and be able to start doing trainings and coaching and all this within your space where you are. So you also get access to the mentees who you need to learn from. You have access to them. So you could choose your mentees who are brilliant and give them jobs and hire them, or engage in other private projects with them. You will not run out of people to work with. If you're running an agency, like a marketing agency, I would advise you to take advantage of this, teach what you do, and be able to get even international customers from different African and even global clients for whatever that you do. That would be a great benefit to you. So this is the professional network, and I would encourage you to join as a professional so that you're able to share your skills, you're able to even gain financially or benefit financially from the network, right? Then the third, the new thing, that there's corporate membership, right? And this is what we are talking about now. So there are three types of membership you can be. You can be a member of the AMN as a corporate, and then there are three levels. The first one is the startup. This is a small business, and you can join this for $300 a year. And then we have SMEs, which is small and medium enterprises. You can join the AMN for $1,000 a year. And then finally, we do have the corporate, which is the big businesses. You can join the AMN for $3,000 a year. So why would a startup join? A startup would join because two of your members would join the network as professional, and then one as a growing marketer. What does this mean? When a startup is joined, two of their members, which is any one of them who are experts in specific things, would join as professionals, giving them the ability to speak at meetups, the ability to share expertise regarding marketing at different events. And this helps with growing the brand. It helps. Apparently, one of the side tips I'll share with you here is it is easier online to grow a personal brand than to grow a business brand. So when a startup company is joined the AMN as a startup, right? And two of its members become professionals. When those two members who are from this startup are able to build their personal brands, it actually helps the startup to grow and the startup to become better. So you will be able to introduce your business at city networking events. You'll be getting brand shout outs during webinars, and you'll also be able to get Afrodigital trainees as interns in your business for free. You have access to all this. You can advertise your internship jobs. You can advertise jobs on the platforms for free. That's one of the benefits of being there. You'll be able even to get people who are remote workers or part-time, or somebody to just work on your projects for you for free from the network, right? Then you have access to the marketing operating system, and you have access to the courses and other resources, right? And then the next level is the small and medium businesses. At this point, at this level, you've got two professional members, and then you've got 5 growing marketers. You'll be able to have your banners at events and meetups. You'll be able to brand some of these events that you're going to do. Then you are also going to have a 1-day free group training of 7 people in the year of your membership. So for one day, the AMN experts, depending on your need, after assessing your needs, will come through to your organization in person and be able to train you and your members on specific things that you need to understand, that you need to do, or that your team needs, and be able maybe to advise you on a strategy you could use to grow your business or overcome whatever digital marketing challenges your business might be having. So this is a big thing. You're gonna get that training for free, and then you're gonna also going to get brand ads during webinars and service ads during webinars. So this a part of the benefits, and of course there will be terms and conditions to this as the network grows. But as we're starting, this is how it is. As the network grows, some of these things might change and be adjusted, or they may be limited to your city or to the country where you are. But these are the benefits, and you want to join the AMN as a small and medium business. Then finally, as a corporate member of the network, you be able to add to the network 10 professional members. You'll be able to, and by the way, membership is national. That is, if a corporate joins, they will be able to join in that country, in that specific country, and then in a different country, the corporate can join again and add 10 different professionals of the network, and then 20 growing marketing members, and then business banners at events and meetups. You will be able to sponsor some of the things that we do, and have all this going on when we do our events. Then as a corporate, you have a 2-day free group training where your strategies and things can be discussed. Your team will be given or empowered with new skills that you need, or that the corporate needs to be able to do well. And then you also have brand ads during webinars, and then annual digital platform reviews, as in the AMN and the experts will be able to review your platforms, your digital platforms, and give you advice on maybe what the experts think could be the next thing for your business to grow and for your business to get better. So yeah, these are the different types of membership that the AMN has, and this is the platform. So for you to be able to have a feel of the AMN, I want you to head over to the Afrodigital website. And when you get there, you see a tab there which is written network, right? And when you see that tab, you will be able to see the different networking packages there and be able to join from there. And then we are going to have webinars and online events. And we'll be explaining to this. Actually, our first webinar is next week, and where we'll be introducing one of our experts, one of our professionals who would have joined, who we have joined the network already, and we're excited about it. So we have a webinar, and these webinars will also be available, will be broadcasted as podcasts and all this. Once you become a member, you get an email with all these details, and then that's how it will be. And then on the mobile application, we are going to be using an application called Glue App, which is found on Android and iOS. So you once you become a member, you will see that your account will be activated on Glue App, and then you'll be able to access the Afrodigital Marketers Network right there. So this is the exciting news that I have. And so I promise you that I'm going to give you an offer. So the offer that I'm going to have is that for the next 30 days, that is until the 17th of March, all the members who are joining the network within the next 30 days will be able to pay 50% of the value, whether they want to join they are paying for quarterly value or they are paying for the annual, they will be able to join the network for half the value. So 50% discount for all the people who are going to join the network within the next 30 days. And this applies to all the people who are joining, who are paying for the quarterly membership or they're paying for the annual membership. And this applies to individuals and corporates as well. So for the next 30 days, membership is available to you at a 50% discount. And I'll repeat this again: for the next 30 days until the 17th of March 2023, membership is available to you for 50% or off, all right, or for half the price. And this is the offer that I have for you for attending this event and for watching this video, and for joining the network as early as you are planning to do. All right. So to get in touch with us, that's our physical address there in Harare, in Zimbabwe. That's our physical address in Harare, Zimbabwe. And then you will be able to reach out there on, you'll be able to talk to Nancy for membership and subscriptions on the Zimbabwean number displayed. And then you will also be able to send your email, and for sponsorship and collaborations, you can talk to myself, which is Trust Nokovedzo, on that Harare number, on that Zimbabwean number, and then on that email. So I'm excited to have had you on board. And like I said, if you do have any questions or things that you concerned about, you want to understand, you want to ask a question, please feel free to ask your a question in the comment section below, or send us an email, or send us an WhatsApp, or reach out to us on those particular numbers, and then we will be able to assist you. We'll be able to get your questions answered. Excited about this, looking forward to coming to your city, looking forward to coming to launch the AMN within your city in the next few weeks or few months according to schedule. But we're excited about this, and we look forward to one day be able to meet you in person, as we've seen you, as we've interacted online, and be able to shake your hand and take a picture together. Thank you so much for coming on board. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm excited you are here. Let's see you as you join the AMN and become an eligible, excited member. Thank you so much. This is Trust Nogowedzo from Afrodigital Marketers Network. Bye-bye.